Yeah, baby. What is going on, everybody? Hope you guys are having a good one. Hope you guys got that energy up and ready to go for New York. It is going to be a goodie. We've got a full house here today for New York session. Starting off to my right over here, we've got big man Edski, Mr. Forex Insights SA. How you doing, brother?
All good, all good, all good. How you doing, bro?
Hey, good. Chad, I'm not going to say it, but I think every time we've had me and Ed on a New York stream, you know there's been some W's.
Hell
so
yeah.
we just going to leave that there. But over to my very, very, very far right side, I've got the prop firm killer, Mr. Bonang. How you doing this afternoon, my brother?
I'm good. Good afternoon. How are you? Eddie, we are together today.
Oh yeah, the
Here
dynamic
we go.
duo at it again.
I see. Thank you for having us, joining us as well.
Hey, Chad, it's going to be a good one, so don't go anywhere. We are just getting started. We have a little bit of news coming out and a little bit, obviously, market open around the corner, and we are ready to trade. London session being a bit slow. So does that mean we are in for something big here in New York? Well, I guess you're going to have to stick around to find out. But again, if you're new and you haven't been here before, we always like to open up these this chart and the session with a prayer. And in doing that, thanks so much, I'm going to hand over to my main man, Mr. Bonang, to please open up for us there, brother.
All right. Thank you so much. Let us pray. Right. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Lord, we thank you for this hour. We thank you for this day. This is the day that you have made, my Lord. We are presently waiting, and in your presence, Father, we pray that you continue blessing us and opening doors for us. In the name of Jesus Christ, thank you, Lord. You have been with us from morning. You are with us this afternoon. We pray again that your holy presence fill this whole stream until the end of it with your power and your presence. Above all, Father, help us to take proper decisions. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. There we
Thank
go, Chad.
you.
You can drop an amen if you are there in agreement with us, because when we know there's many, he is present and here with us. So let's bring
Amen.
that prosperity and let's take it right into these charts. As we always say, Chad, the battle against poverty. But Chad, let's run it up. So let's get that volume going. Let's get everything good here. Get your popcorn, get everything ready, because you do not want to be missing out on this. But Chad, let's start us off with the fundamental chat. As always, now, what are we going to look there for today, guys? Very simple. 4 o'clock, Fed Chair Powell testifies again. New home sales coming out at 4 as well. Not really too perturbed what happens there. But if we take anything for what happened yesterday, when Powell started talking yesterday, we saw that dollar starting to tank. Now, if we look at home sales are forecasted to have a negative impact there on the dollar. They are looking quite dovish. So if we're going to see that dovish momentum on the new home sales release, as line with whatever Powell's going to say this time around, we could see that dollar really take some shots, and who knows, we possibly could see that 9,700 come into play today. So keep a lookout for that. But let's go to the charts and see what's happening, starting off with the dollar. Now, again, we are trying to make that recovery move. If you guys see there, we are trading bearish back at that monthly S1. I said to you guys, this is why we're neutral, because very simply, we need to see we've broken under the monthly S1, but can it hold this rejection? And that's where we're coming into that now. So again, want to take note of that. If we look at the whole day, we've traded one momentum. Again, not much volume. If you see how it stair step its way up, but definitely one way. So we want to see what's going to happen there, how that is going to play out. But keeping that neutral ground, and we're going to see what happens with those charts. But again, this is the key area for us for the day with the dollar, that monthly S1. Do we hold support to continue bullish, go for that gap closure and possibly the weekly pivot? Or do we fail to hold support and hold resistance, and then we turn back down, Asia lows untested, and we continue that move to 9,700? Going to be very interesting. Going over to NASDAQ, very, very simple stuff here for us today, guys. Now, if you guys were going London session, we spoke about this. The play for me was all-time highs. Personally, I was out of office. We were busy with some work. Then I had my hair cut, and I just haven't been in office, so I did miss out all-time highs. But if you have traded with us before, Chad, there's very, very simple thing. You guys would have known two things here. You would have wanted to get in this very, very aggressive, and very simply, all you're going to do for anyone that's here, do we sell all-time highs? No, we don't. We buy at all-time highs. And what happens there? Once you had that first closure above, that's where you got your entry. Again, very, very aggressive. You literally could have done like a 10 pip stop underneath those lows, and that's it. You just hold and that's the driving move. Literally a quick almost 1 to 6 in that criteria. But again, that's for those that were there. As I said, that is our normal criteria. This is our bread and butter. It's what we teach you guys every single time we get to an all-time high. Unfortunately, I was not at my charts when that happened, so I did not catch that move. Now, again, would I want to buy here? No, because it's no man's land. We had that very aggressive punch, but in saying that, NASDAQ is leading. So what does that mean for us? US30, I could be expecting the following move. And that's exactly what we see. We are still holding nicely above 43,000. We have that monthly R1 still to come into play. And as you said, we have this open air. We can see it to the left side. Very, very aggressive area. We see USD have volume. So we're going to anticipate it to have volume and follow the exact same way that NASDAQ did. So we can almost see this now. On this 4 hour, we've made a little zone for ourselves. Very, very simply. Using only for this thing to either break up there, go bullish. If we break underneath, we're just going for that retest. Even if you took that sell, and that's why we're neutral, I would be taking a sell down just to that 4,300, because that's where it could hold support to bounce after the fact. So just an idea what we're going to see there on the 15. Same thing, we can see that play there. Asia highs, Asia lows did get tested, bouncing back up. So very, very much neutral for it on the day. And as I said, I'm going to lean a bit more bullish. And why? Because NASDAQ is leading clearly for us. Going over to gold. Again, guys, that means we are bearish. I'm going to be looking weekly S1 to hold. Trade all the way back down to monthly pivot. And what does that mean? That continuation, that wick fill. We are going to take note, because this was the thing we said to you guys. If it traded bullish, this was the time to hold weekly S1, trade. The fact it didn't, it tried to get away, failing, coming back underneath. Any trades we can get you now underneath. Example, if we get another retest and push back down, the sells are there. Personally, I actually wouldn't want to see that retest. If anything, I want to see the retest, a little bit of a pump, then that move down. Why do I say that? Because we technically broke underneath, did hold resistance, and that was the move. If we had to go back again, that means the sellers are not ready to sell. So I wouldn't want to take a sell off of Asia lows again. I'd rather want to see it be invalidated. Then when it takes a low, I'd want to sell again. Otherwise, we can literally just monitor this. But again, daily S1, monthly pivot does become the target. But that's pretty much everything from me. I'm going to give over to my man, Mr. Bonang, to start off for you guys. And then after that, we'll go over to Ed.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, Mo, you have started. Bonang looking sleepy like he just finished a quarter. Very funny, my brother. Anyway, it is well. There we go. We are sitting at a drawdown. Well, the market has broken our key zone, and the market is rallying towards, like, remember when I said in the morning, this market is expected to push all the way up based on the mathematics level. However, I am still bearish. This is me for you. I am not changing my mind as well. This means I am the one to be punished here. But let's see how it goes. I'm still very much bearish, looking at the fact that here we may not reach that target. 22524 may not reach. If it does, no problem. I would have loved to see a bit of a discount back into this zone, and then we may buy there. Now the fact that the market before or almost towards the opening is around this level, I'm still expecting a long dip in during the opening, and then we may then bounce back up later. It is possible that the market can actually push all the way up. Very, 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 very powerful rally all the way. Since yesterday, we are seeing the market rallying all the way up. And let's see how that goes. I'm still holding on to my sells, not changing my mind there. As of gold is a bit dipping in a little bit with a small pressure there, but still holding on to those sells, not changing my mind. Jumping into US 30, quick one. Well, US 30 right sitting at my entry level, or I would say basically still very much on entry, but in profits. You can see that's a deep one, and we want to see this market coming back down inside here. So I'm still holding onto those sells. No problem. No matter what market NASDAQ may be doing here, still I'm going to be selling. That's basically me today. Thank you so much. Over to you, kicks. Thank
There
you.
we go. Ed, let me
Alright,
just see
alright.
here quickly, my brother. I don't know why your screen's gone.
Let me move to
Let me
Yes,
just check here for you quickly.
My enemies don't want me to show my greatness.
imagine. Reveal yourself. Don't hide yourself.
I'm trying.
Bro, this is so weird. Your screen is literally the only one that's not working.
Be strong. Be meditating and praying there. Oh, 5 minutes to the opening. All right, let's see.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Mm-hmm.
That's the layout. What the?
More. Man,
Where's Moski?
he's around. He's
We're
saying
around here.
I'm looking sleepy like I just finished a quarter here. Bread and chips.
Come fix. Alright, come
Yeah, but it's not popping up.
come fix.
I see even my camera's frozen now. Oh, that's his. Where's mine?
There are gremlins that have made their way into the system. But Chad, while we're waiting, today is the last day, June 35. 35% off a Vault Funder account today. Come now.
Gotcha. Just
Mar-
give us a sec here. We just want to get.
Market hasn't opened yet.
We do have 4 minutes.
You can still catch a lack a little trade. Come New York open. Hey Fubs, you selling yourself dreams there, bruv.
Started watching your lives yesterday, really enjoying them. Enjoy yourself for more and more and more. Don't forget to switch on that notification button. Right, almost 20,000 though. We are pushing.
Yeah. Do your thing, bruv. Do your thing. Don't show them a P&L.
Too much profits to show on ET screen. And that's why it's doing what it's doing.
Some of my family members watch this stream. They can't be knowing my details.
BMS says so.
Just now, I'm gonna be like, hey, cuzzy, listen.
Yo. Ed, the chat's coming for you, bro.
What they saying?
20K
Ed, you want to see that gold
subscribers,
trade?
Ed might get a girlfriend.
Sure.
The chat chose violence, bro. They came for you, bro.
Who said that? Who said that?
Daddy effects.
Daddy FX. Yo,
Don't fight.
you
We
will.
don't want to war. It's too early for fight.
You will never know peace. For as long as you trade with Vault Funder, you'll never know peace.
So much violence.
Someone's position's about to get slipped. Sure, that's funny.
Sure.
Sure, that's funny. Chad, I'm picky, man. I'm picky. I am a bag. I can't just go to anyone. Oh.
These buys may actually play out, but let's see. Shows.
Right? Like, this has never happened.
Yeah.
Is it working out? No? Still? What did you guys do?
Choosing to lose today.
Who's choosing to lose today? Oh, it's only what's today? Wednesday. Can't choose to lose on a Wednesday. Ebu.
Yeah, chat,
We
just
can't
bear with
lose.
us, yeah. Anyway, where's Chris? Chris has gone away. We actually had to put him back in the cupboard for now.
He's
he
been
wasn't getting
slacking.
his work done. Wait,
And if we swap screens, will that work?
No, sorry, chat. We do have time here still. That's why we're just doing this.
We would have to stop seeing and we don't want to be doing that.
Oh, okay.
What's so 501? My brother, unfortunately, I won't be able to send you guys that signal there. Well, trade idea. Let's say that trade idea for the cracker. We busy just focusing on the stuff here. So unfortunately, you just have to miss that one there, my brother.
Although the cracker
Market
hasn't had
is
an entry
almost-
last 2 days, eh?
It
Market
literally
is
had
opening.
like yesterday's was there, but technically it wasn't valid because also it was after like 8 minutes.
Ah,
where
gotcha.
on criteria, technically that wasn't valid. But you guys do know the rule. So I mean, if you guys just go look at that candle, you guys should already have an idea of which way it should be going. Obviously, there's the source you guys don't know, but there would be a little bit of a assistance there for you.
Saucy. Okay, we are a go.
So there's a markets open round 6. Ding 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 ding. Fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
US 30 is wanting to sell,
Too much.
being indecisive.
I think this is no free day for me.
No trade day for you.
Like I said, Chad, just bear with us. We're just trying to get the other screen up. We don't know why it's gone down.
Don't worry, Chad. I'm not entering any trades right now, so. Oh, and there goes my screen. Now you choked me completely, bruv.
And now? Cool.
Wait, came back for a second, then went off. Yeah. You went in too deep.
No way I'm getting
Get underneath there, bruv. I want you on your hands and knees. Come on.
Don't start with me. I'll start with
I wonder if we.
my mom, bro. You don't know.
Rooks might be your mom. Hey, man. Rooks, is this true? You're being accused of parenting a child here.
Do you think if we just even close Streamlabs quickly?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, it's still on. Okay, you were still selling, eh? I don't know what you're hoping for.
What are you hoping for?
For it to shoot up and then sell, or sell completely and then I'll buy later.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, looks like it's selling.
No, it still has a week left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not missing
Okay.
out.
All right, Chad. Unfortunately, I think Ed might just talk you through what he was. We'll figure it out for you.
I'm selling this NASDAQ. What did you do? Did you sell NASDAQ?
Okay. No, all good. All good.
Check
Chad,
the news.
you're not missing out on much.
US is fine. It's making good money, that US. Let's go.
Hey, Rick Trading. The thing is, my brother, we don't really do a lot of window shopping here.
Man is a window shopper.
Somebody says, yo, NASDAQ. Yeah, NASDAQ is going all the way there, running like crazy, but I'm selling it.
Hey, I wanted to buy those all-time highs, but I went out to lunch exactly when it shot out.
I was selling them as well. I missed that, bro.
Exactly. If I'd waited 5 more minutes, I would have had that. Anyway.
Must be strong.
I know it's fine. Chad, those of you asking about my gold trade, you know your boy entered at 31.75, right? This thing can pull back another $200 before I'm stressing.
Yeah, bro. But the point is, it's still like already $100 and something you have lost.
Chad, all-time highs. All-time highs, they coming. We're about to have World War III. I'm chilling. I am chilling.
You are relaxed.
I am relaxed. Trump must do its thing. Israel must do their thing. Nipolil. We will eat later. I even entered on my funded account. I'm still chilling.
I'm waiting for a withdrawal. I'm not gonna donate back my profits there.
Keys, why do you still have the stick on the steering wheel? My brother, that's the thing. I'm not saying that one was mine. I'm not saying that.
Let's see what gold is doing.
But,
I haven't checked gold.
When you want to do these things, the thing is you're buying brand new, and this is the facelift model that just came out. So it's very limited to the amount that have come into South Africa at the moment. So basically just went to go see because they got one in stock, but that one's already sold. But I was allowed, as I said, because we already put in things in place for it. But so I was allowed just to go see it, have a look at it. Just like they do that little show you what's actually new, what's different on the facelift, all of that crap. But yeah, I have to wait for the new stock that's been allocated to South Africa to arrive.
Yeah, Fruit Loops. Listen, you gotta be a little bit heartless as a trader, eh? The more bad stuff happens to everybody else, the more good happens for me.
To the upside.
What's that show? Billions? It's called Billions.
Yeah.
And how he made his fortune after 9/11. I'm like, I'm trying to be that guy.
To be fair, Chad,
Gold
definitely the
doing
vibes
me
could happen.
good justice there. Gold, no stress. Dropping in, dipping in very well. That's gold. Let's see. Right, look at something here. Where the US 30 market is sitting is actually buy entry, right? It failed to drop in there. So we might actually have this all-time high thing that the ED say rallying up all the way. Listen, it's pointing up all the way to 43,596.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm still choosing sell.
What's your sell TP there, Manang?
My sell TP is 42,794.
No,
This
on gold.
On gold, first TP is 32.92. Then the extension is 32.43.
32.43. Nah, I don't want it to come all the way back there.
That's where I'm headed.
If it can stop the 32.79, the Polil. After that, I might be like, okay, some of my higher positions might be in trouble. But till then, I'm chilling.
Enjoy yourself. Well, if you buy US 30, you may cry.
I bought US 30 Thursday. I'm still holding.
Smooth. You, I hear that you are now an investor.
I'm an investor. Hey, do you know how calm I
Hey.
am? Know how nicely I sleep at night.
You are not stressed.
I go to bed, I'm in profits. I wake up, I'm still in profits. The thing retraces 2%, I'm still in profits. I'm calm. I'm enjoying myself.
I see.
I'm just waiting for gold to get to. Let me see where I mark that level. If gold
It's moving, but it's slow.
If gold can get back up to 3,400, then I've passed the current challenge I'm working on.
Hey.
I just need a little bit of a retrace back up, and I'm solid.
You see the pain of going against the strat. Another one today. Draw down, Jesus. Let's see.
Let's see. If you aren't selling gold, stop trading. Hey, I'm in bars on US 30. Ooh, okay. I'm selling gold. TP 31.75. Yeah, boys be beefing with themselves, bro. Hey.
Boys be beefing with themselves.
Hey, bro.
Yes, has US 30 moved today? How big is this range?
US 30 is not.
It's a 70 pip range, but yo, Chad's barcoding.
Nah, it's not. It's misbehaving, man. Let's go, US 30. Deep in now.
Here we go.
Bona, my dad, who is a pastor as well, wants to know if you tithe your winnings.
Ooh.
Didn't you build a whole church?
I did. 500,000 invested in the
I
ministry.
feel like that's more than tithing, my guy. I think you did your work there.
Imagine from nothing to building the whole entire church. And again, I did another studio by myself again. The church studio again. The channel again, I'm paying it by myself. God also will be like, this my son, I can't be taking 10% from him. So that pastor might want money from me. The pastor might want money from me. I'm doing a lot. I am buying blankets. I am doing this for the homeless. I am also at the same time I take care of myself, and I pay. This mentorship that you see me giving away is a payment. I pay again. I don't give for free. I pay. It's business, so I pay again.
Doing the Lord's work there.
Yeah, so 10% really is going back to God. I don't have a specific pastor or a church that I send my 10% to. Happened is, do you know that I was in prison? There was no one there for me. It's only God who was there for me. I came out by myself because of God. So if you didn't support me at my lowest, why should I bring myself to you? And let me continue doing the work of God by myself.
I hear you, man. I hear you. How long were you in for?
1 year, 7 months.
Yeah, that's long, guy.
Yeah. And you expecting me to then go to people who, like, I actually wrote a book. I have a book that I wrote to say, if I had died, where would they have been, these people? That they were not there. It's only God. Actually, God said, I'm showing you that you all have me, nothing else. So right now, I can only save my God with all my money. I don't care who says what. All my money goes to the work of God.
Powerful stuff, brother.
Nah,
Powerful
that's
stuff.
it, my brother.
Yeah. That US 30 is dropping, but I'm worried about NASDAQ. NASDAQ wants to tap that level there. It's not even looking back. It's not looking back. I'm telling you. But US 30 is smooth. This is what NASDAQ was supposed to do. Unfortunately, NASDAQ is NASDAQ.
Ahmed, things play by different rules when you reach all-time highs.
Where would... but it's there, isn't it displayed? It should be appearing on screen. There it is.
Mark Lawrence, it can. That's the idea why. So it's not going to rally now. It's going to rally if we get retention again. So let's say we get the US or someone to strike again. That's when gold's going to rally. That's when you'll see it. Or if, for example, Iran strikes US, that's when you're going to see it rally.
Come on, Trump. Do something.
Right, those guys.
I feel like a degen wanting for shit to go sideways.
Right? But you know, hey.
Sam, you were on buys. Why? Because of this?
Holding a buy from yesterday. Whew. A Nas is running. Oh, okay. If it's a Nas bar, then that's beautiful.
Now, if Nas is running like one string up like this, it's not even looking back. Just look at this. From here, all the way. Smooth. Ha! It's not looking back. He's taking my money as a seller.
You need to donate back to the markets. You've been milking them too much.
Yeah, and you know, US State, I'm on drawdown since yesterday from here. Drawdown. I have added new positions there again. So if this goes against me, then these 2 days wouldn't be nice for me. Look at that.
Gotcha. I'm watching US30 and gold. Like US30, I don't mind buying, but I needed to get to a certain level for me first. And the same thing with gold. I don't mind buying, but I need to see something on it first before I buy.
Yeah. Me personally, I would love to see US 30 come down to the EQ and then like react off there. That I would love to see.
But honestly speaking, today's market is just bad. There's no movement. I mean, only NASDAQ pushed. And you can see US 30 has been here for a very long time.
It's stuck in that Asian range.
Yeah, very, very long time. It's sideways and then NASDAQ, did well, broke out there and then pushes up. Now that's a good one there if you're on buys smooth. But for me today, I chose to go against my buys. Honestly speaking, I am still not comfortable with buying. But there we go. It's going.
Here we go. But the thing is, Nas obviously is being driven by Nvidia. That's where we see Nas definitely being the much stronger force than US30. Only problem I have with this is when the crash come in. Fundamentals at 4, so we could get that movement there. That's what I said. But again, lining up to it, if we do see that dollar go bearish, which we have an idea of, that could be what's going to then get the US 30 to turn around.
"15 minutes from now."
Yeah, 15 minutes from now. Also, guys, very, very simple stuff here for you. So what I would say, my brother, so there's a little trick out of actually the Hendricks family. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to make a video for you guys on it. But there's a trick on how we adjust our fibs. So what you do is you basically pull your fib from the low of the candle that started the breakaway to the top of the candle where you then entered. And then your numbers obviously extend to where you would then set your, so you just have to change your divergence, but then you'll set basically to where you would have as 0.5%, 1%, 1.5%, 2%, so forth. But again, I think that's always the thing with those trades. End of the day, it's going to give you ideas, but you still have to be at the decision of saying, listen, I'm happy with my profits. Like, let's just say, for example, the video I posted... yesterday, like let's say yesterday's trade. So the video, it's actually one that's still coming out for you guys. I speak about the trade idea, and Chad, it was what, Tuesday, gold, the gold trade. I think it was Monday. That's the video that I have done. It's coming out. You guys also, that was a beautiful trade. It hit TP, but I pulled my trade a little bit short than TP. Now, why did I do that? My TP was a little bit odd, and basically where the trade hit, that was 4%, and I'm happy with 4%, so I decided to close. I don't need to be greedy and be like, but I could have had 4.6.
Do they know the house?
So I was like, 4, I'll take that. And that's the thing, you also have to have a point of where you're happy with the profits of that trade and take it.
100%.
300 chat, smash that like button, it would be greatly appreciated.
Also, go ahead and get yourself a Vault Funder account, 35% off, June 35.
Last day, Chad.
Last day. After that, no more 35% off. You can pay full price. It's fine.
Yeah, here we go. So we're gonna watch gold here now, guys. This is what we want to see. Does gold have that little fight back in it?
Come on, gold. Come on, gold. Give us a little turnaround there. I got some buy stops above the high there. Come on.
Yes, 100% right. As we always killer, when you're greedy, you'll watch a trade one pip away from TP turn on you 100%. I think we've all been there, but the thing for me is that's what makes the difference. The guy that's been there is going to learn and say, I'm this close to TP. If it doesn't just punch and take my TP, close it, take it. Like, you're literally 99% of the way there. But if you're going to be the guy sitting there like, I need to see it hit my TP. It doesn't, and then it turns around and you take a break even. And then what happens? You do it again and again.
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
The new home sales month-on-month considered red flag news event. No, it's not.
Nah.
I think it's orange folder, but even on orange folder, I don't even think it's orange folder. Like, it is orange folder, but I'd say I literally consider it a yellow folder.
It needs to be something catastrophic for it to move the market.
Yeah.
Like, massively way off.
Or even a worse stop loss if you didn't BE. Nah, Chad, that's the worst. Because even then, we say that now, and I can tell you now, we've all been there as well. Literally, saying that. The idea would be like, you break even on a trade, you're up on the trade, you see it's coming to break even. What do? You move the stop off break even and put it, because you're like, it's probably just going to tap my break even and then continue.
It needs some space.
Just give it some space. And then true as not will go, and then you still do the loss.
I've done that a few times too. Oh,
hey, Chad, as traders,
freaking funny.
While we're learning and developing ourselves and finding the trader that we are, we do some fun.
I feel like we all make the same dumb mistakes.
Literally.
We all make the same dumb mistakes.
But you know what, bro? And that's the thing, and that's what we always say. We all literally the same person, because it's the same as a child. You tell the child, don't do that, you're gonna burn yourself. What's gonna happen? The child's gonna do it.
Yeah, but are you sure I'm gonna burn my... Let me figure this out myself.
I need to find out for myself. And it's the same thing with trading. You can tell someone, bro, I'm telling you now, it's a bad idea. What's gonna happen? We're gonna do it anyway. How many times have we gone there and said, yo, Chad, you know what? I'm in a pickle. I've got 5,000 rand in my account. I need to have 20,000 rand in my account at the end of the month. I don't know how I'm going to get there, and instead of scaling it and just trying to rather get as close as I can at the end, I'm going to take 5K. I'm going to put it on a news event.
This one trade is going to solve all my
Yeah.
problems.
And we see, oh, how quickly that one trade 10 times is your problems. Chris was speaking about the 50% discount. He should have waited until 35 promo was over. People are waiting for the 50%.
Hey, it might come,
well, the thing is,
it might not.
When is the 50% coming? That's the thing.
You guys will be waiting until July.
I got a missed call from VF, and I was like, oh shit, did I breach or something on my gold sales? But they're just checking in. Hey, there we go.
Don't worry, we're never going to be that mean. You're like, hey, you breached your account. Sucks to be you.
So, the Hendricks family, my brother, trust me. You want to, even for myself, and again, this is, I want to say with sounding like bad or greedy or egotistical or something, but like, when we used to trade news, we used to trade news 2K a shot. That was it. Now we got to a chance that even when we do a small day, that's more than 2K. But I said to Chris, we normally have an amount we always go for when we trade news events. And I said to him, I was like, bro, you know, we've had such a winning streak. I'm going to increase. I'm going to double up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, you know what? We have the winning streak. Even if I do lose, like, I'm still in profit.
You're still technically
I've still
up,
made
yeah.
so much money. And I'm like, I'm going to double up. Chad, I promise you, I felt like I was having a panic attack when I was watching that amount of money fluctuating in seconds in front of my face. And true as nuts. This is, you guys can actually go back. This was one of the ones we actually had on a video. We had it clipped. This was the event where we didn't just shoot into profits. It shot into profits, shot right back into loss, then back into profits, then back into loss, and then back into profits. That it got to a point, the minute I was back into profits, I just closed. I was like, screw this, I'm out. I'm taking my money. And at the end of the day, it was good money, but that literally was basically a 1-to-1. That's all it was.
Yeah, I
and
remember that
you
day.
sit there and going, cool, I made lack of money, but to risk all that amount of money to get that return was stupid. Like, I will never, ever, ever put that type of money on a news event again. I don't care how much money I'm making, I won't do it. I also had heart palpitations watching news money move in thousands. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Christian, when you're
it's
up,
crazy.
does the daily drawdown still affect my trading when you're up? No. So, Sam, this is something myself and Bonang have actually spoke about on the stream before. This is where I want to say the more experienced traders, we leverage that. So, if you up on the day, let's say you're up 2%, it doesn't mean your 5% is from that 2%. That is where we talk about equity if you hold in over the day. So for example, that's where equity comes in. So overnight holding. But during the day, if I've made 2% for that day, I technically have 7% to lose now. And that's where we always say as traders, as Bonang and myself always tell people, that's when you now need to go aggressive because you have a bigger drawdown just for today because of that profit you already have. And that's what you use to really clap that account as a little like liquidity injection type of thing. But yeah, that is just a little tip. I want to say it's a tip, but it's also not a tip because you shouldn't do it. But it is something as more experienced traders do. Yes. For news, I always just move my TP to the dollar amount I want. It's too stressful. There's full margin YouTube trader who says, who needs risk management when you're always in the blues? Brother, if any trader is always telling you they're always in the blues, I guarantee you he's most likely always in the red. I will most likely guarantee you that. Because this is the thing, Chad, and I'm going to be real with you guys here now. When other these guys are talking about it, Bonang, for example, is someone that's there. Bonang has had massive payouts from prop firms. He's walked the walk. Now he can take someone and help them get a prop firm payout.
Mm-hmm.
And he can walk the walk. Don't come and tell me you can do this and your client does this and it's all about the mentor, but the mentor can't do it. Then it's not you. It's not you doing shit. That's just your client finally figuring stuff out for themselves. you as a trader are not doing anything. So yeah, there's a big point in where a mentor and your trading skills need to also match up to things. So,
100p.
Yeah, also kicks, as you say, coming to that comment, most people are good at talking, but action is not as possible as they said. It is not easy to act or execute, but to talk is easy. So basically, there are people who are good at just advertising and talking about forex or and so forth, but they can't act or put that into practice. All right. Action in forex is faced with challenges. Do you see that I'm currently on a loss on NASDAQ, almost massive loss, but I'm holding it. The market is going against me, but I'm still holding it. I'm not panicking. If I show you my account, almost 100 and something K loss right now, but I know a flip in here means good profits. So action is something that is not easy to be done. There are challenges that you are going to face other than just talk. Put it into practice, exercise it, walk the talk. Don't just talk and talk. So
Sam, so that's the difference I was saying there, my brother. Technically, no, you can't, because you've let that over the week. 12 o'clock at midnight, your equity reset. So let's just say you have a $100,000 account. You don't have to close, but if you hold in that trade, and let's say you hold in $5,000. $5,000, so your account is equity sitting at $105,000. At midnight, your equity closes at $105,000. So tomorrow morning when markets open, your equity opens at $105,000. So you could lose that $5,000 and technically be break even on the trade, but that counts as a 5% loss, and that will breach on daily drawdown. So you can't carry it over days. But going back to, I saw someone else also asking there, that's where you're worried about consistency rules. The main thing about trading on a funded account is the consistency rule. I don't quite get it. Fruit Loops, I'm going to give you the best advice I can give you. Go trade at a prop firm that doesn't have a consistency rule. 90% of them don't have it, so if it does have it, that should be a red flag for you. It's only on balance-based drawdown. No, not only balance-based, my brother. If I am correct, FTMO isn't balance-based. They balance and equity. And literally like myself now, if I'm up 2% for the day, if I go there and I go into my dashboard, it will show you available drawdown limit or daily drawdown limit will now be $7,000. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure FTMO is equity and balance. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that one. But otherwise, yes, that is always the better option. If you are a swing trader or you hold or you're a position trader or things like that, then just the easy option is go for an account, a prop firm that runs off balance and not equity. What's up, gents? Big up for always being reliable with what you preach and standing by what you believe. Always, my brother, always. Chad, gold and USD running smooth. Hey, there we go. If you were here this morning, guys, you would be smiling with those gold sales with Chris now. 100k in loss, but the dude is chilled. Lol, yeah. Then you know it's not. Then you know it's not real money. I don't care who you are, Chad. You are not smiling at 100k in drawdown. It's not happening.
But I'm smiling right now.
I mean,
it's an awkward smile, but it's a smile. Hey, Bonang.
Rexy is a joke. I'm like one ATM outside the bank, which doesn't allow it.
Well, this is what people don't understand. I said it and I've always said it. There is a reason why I chose to trade a prop firm more than my own money.
100%.
I mean, yeah, there is a reason, and this is one of the reasons. These indices are brutal, and like somebody just commented now that market took their money. And for me, if I'm to compare my money right now, I'm talking about 8,000 that I paid into this account, and it gives me ability to have 200,000, and I've made quite good withdrawals from a prop firm just from paying small monies. So I wouldn't really want to go the route of a broker. I can't take 200,000 in cash and put it in a broker. I would rather split that 200,000 into many prop firm accounts, because while they give me chances to make it in the industry than going directly there with my money. I hope this makes sense. That's the main reason why I chose not to trade on a broker, and I chose to trade prop firms. These guys are actually changing lives, but people don't want to understand. And then somebody comes here to say people need to check their daily drawdown before they execute. How do you trade a prop firm before you even know what is your daily limit?
Yeah.
Because you just got 4 million. You just want to be too excited. Nah, it's 4 million. Nah, let me open trades. It's 4 million. You have to know the rules of the prop firm, understand them, face the challenges that you are facing. But at the end of the day, one big payout changes your story.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Chad, we're going to see, obviously, we are very close. There's 4 o'clock. Home sales, what did it come out of? Let's have a look here quickly. So there was the drop. 743, they expected a drop. 694, we came out 623. So big drop there. And Fed Powell testifies. It should be now, but he's only a little bit, few minutes late, so we'll just see when he starts up there. But
it'll also happen over time.
Yeah, keep in mind that he's literally speaking, so it all depends what he's talking about. If we'll see what happens to the markets. But I'm also quite locked in here for US study, guys. I said to you, we wanted to just see that test of 43,000. That was the move. Now, if we break a few levels here, that's how I'm going to start looking to go long. So just keep a lookout here, Chad. But that is it. Oh,
all right.
Just correct that over there for you guys. But we are looking here, Chad, pretty much around about that 43,100 level. That's how I'm going to start looking. But we're going to see what happens there. Squilly Living, never heard of them. I know the guy that runs it, he's a bit of a clown. So I don't know if I would trust that.
What thing is that?
That Neoma, bro. I don't know. I don't like them, bro. The thing is, and this is just, as I said, I haven't actually looked into them. I can't tell you anything about their rules and things like this. So don't just jump the gun there. But you know what they remind me of? And Chad, you guys can give me, this is just my opinion. Do you remember Raise FX?
Yes.
It reminds me of Raise. Like, you know how Raise came on, they tried to be everywhere.
They were the thing.
And that, and they were the best thing
yeah.
since sliced bread. And every second day there was a new discount code. And then 3 months later, gone. No one saw them. That's it. It's, Super's max for me, so I try max drawdown. USD about to shoot and I've lost while it was collecting liquidity. Ooh. While speaking of 4, yeah, we know. Do you guys think of funding traders? I know nothing about them.
Conan, my first position was on 31.75 and some change.
Yeah, Hendrix family, bro, you can't go wrong with them. Obviously, Vault right up there next to them, but yeah, you can't go wrong with them. Then let's have a look there. Neoma is a prop firm. I have a friend who's played around there, so just want to know if the chat or the man on the screen have any idea about them. NAS, whatever their name is. Do your research before you get brutalized. Big Ed, what price did you answer that? I just entered NAS sell, so fingers crossed. Oof, are you selling at the highs, my brother? So when you guys give very insightful information and one can make an informed decision on following up on the prop firms. There you go.
Hey man, it's your money. You got to make sure you're giving your money to the right people.
Go. The Yam. Neoma is shit. They only have 1 to 30 leverage. So not sure how you're supposed to trade with that, but they do pay out. The thing is, Chad, and that's the thing for me. Can they show me a big payout they've done?
Especially if they're limiting you at 1 to 30 leverage.
Prop firms can all do payouts when they're tiny. What did they do when the big boys hit them? Keep in mind, TFT. Where TFT made their mighty comeback. If you guys go back, and I'm not talking now because they're already not doing payouts again now. They already chalked themselves again.
Really?
Yeah, they're already, for the last 3 months, they can't do payouts again. But just do yourself a favor. If anyone's been around in the prop firm space, if you guys go back to TFT before they were chalked, if you went on their socials, bro, every 2 days, $54,000 payout, $60,000 payout, $20,000 payout. You go to their thing now, $200 payout, $300, so $600. Biggest payout of the month, $1,200. Like,
sure.
How they fell, bro. And it's the same thing. Again, Neoma, show me a big boy.
Weren't they like the top 3 or top 4 in the world at one point?
EFT.
They were up there,
They
man.
were up there, bro.
Yeah.
Do you enter all your trades on the 5? Most of the time, yeah. It's pain, so I'm smiling. But Fruity, that's the thing, my brother. What I was saying there now, you don't have to disclose. I'm not that guy asking you how much money you're making shit. But am I wrong? Are you doing big payouts, or are you doing like average payouts here? Like when I'm saying big payouts, $10,000 and up.
Like they paying until they're not paying.
Hey, Kicks, that
Yo.
prop firm that they are talking about, if you check their pricing of those challenges, they are ridiculous. They are overcharging those challenges.
Yeah, but they
So
always
from-
have discount codes.
Yeah, but still, even the discount code still expensive.
Oh,
They
really?
can discount, but yeah, check them very, very well. They are ridiculous. I cannot go for those. Even their pricing, I think I don't get even 200,000 USD. I get up to 150 if I'm not mistaken. So I consider a lot of aspects, but I said no, I can't buy a challenge at this much where I get a limit to $150,000 when I can buy this much at a $200,000 elsewhere. So I looked at all those things. I said no, this is not good for me. It's very expensive. Even FTMO, as much as it is expensive like that, because everyone is there or they've got a lot of clientele, one would want to go there. But what is keeping me skeptic is that one account is going to cost me 23,000 or somewhere there with some discounts. But if I am to split these, let's say maybe Vault Funder allows me to trade today. I buy ETs here. Here's a discount of 35%. I may end up paying 2 million rand account, 7,000 something or 8,000. I go to another one, 40%. I pay small. So we may fight in terms of payouts and whatsoever. But at the end of the day, the pricing is reasonable, very reasonable. And business wise, I don't want to buy an account very expensive, something that I can get elsewhere at a cheaper price with the same daily limit.
So here's my thing, guys. FTMO is expensive. Freedom saying FTMO is crazy expensive, and they never have discounts. Lol, like never. They have 2 discounts in a year. They do Black Friday and they do their birthday, and that is 10% and 10% on the 10K account. That is it. But on their birthday, sorry, the 10% is across it. But Black Friday, it's 10% on the 10K.
Is that their Black Friday special?
that's
10% the 10.
But you have to understand this, Chad. They are the Rolls Royce of the prop firm space. Tell me, when do you see Rolls Royce give you a discount? When's Lambo putting 30% off? When's Ferrari going 40% off? They don't, because they don't need to. The product sells itself. Just to give you guys an interesting fact. Now, obviously these aren't numbers we can disclose, but there was an interview that happened. I'm not going to tell it. You guys can go find it yourself. But there was an interview that happened with a guy that actually landed up working at FTMO. And this is very, very rare because not a lot of the guys disclose these things. Can you guys guess what average FTMO is paying out weekly? Let's take a guess. You know, that's the thing, Chad. Remember, you're paying for trustworthiness. You're paying for reliability. And you're paying to know that you are safe. No matter. That's what I said. I can't wait to get Bonang there. I'm going to get Bonang there because I want to see what that man's going to do. Because there's not a number you can put on that. And they cannot pay out. Keep in mind, Chad, when I'm saying this, I'm saying weekly. Weekly. The average FTMO pays out $52 million
A week.
a week.
Paid out to traders.
Paid out.
Yeah.
Chad, we've spoke about this. If you just take the top 10 at the moment, just the top 10, that's about 400,000, 400, half a million, just the top 10. You have to understand how big their database is.
Hectic.
Chad, their thing is massive. Now keep in mind, this was a while ago. I think it actually could have dropped because this was when I think a lot of the prop space was going down. That's why I say you guys can go look there. Let's even just give them the benefit of the doubt and say if sales have dropped, we're going to say 30. Take 20 off that.
Hectic, man.
Think about
That's
that.
insane.
Bro. Think about that. Keep in mind, that is also why they own 3 of the biggest brokers in the world. They own. They just bought Okta.
They
own Anda.
They would have paid
and they
billions
just-
for that. They would have paid billions for that.
Chad, you can't, and that's the thing. You're paying for money, but there's not an amount you can put on these guys that they cannot pay out. Money's not the question for them.
Hectic.
It's not a question for
It's
them.
R1 billion a week almost. Hectic.
Like, that's what I said, Chad. You have to give them their fruits. They've been around the longest. They've grinded. They've built their name. They've built their reputation. And again, that's why I say you have to give the credit where it's due. Vault Funder is honestly trying their best to get as close to those they can. You have to understand you've got time on your side, which you can't leverage.
Yeah, you can't replace that.
But where we can do things, we're trying to do it. Vault Funder's conditions. If anyone here has an FTMO account, I can put my FTMO account on here now. And I can put a... Okay, hold on. Actually, hold on, Chad. Right here. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you something. Let's go here to the 5 minutes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The 5 minutes. We're going to go full screen here quickly, Chad, so you guys can see this nice and clear. Okay? I'm going to show you guys something here very, very quickly. So this is my FTMO account. You guys are going to see there. Okay, so this is an FTMO account. Now, look at this. This is the spread. Wait. Okay, you guys can see. And this is on a 5 minute time frame. 5 minute time frame. That is the spread on the FTMO account.
Mm-hmm.
This here is a Vault Funder account. Okay, Vault Funder account 5 minutes. Almost identical,
Yeah,
Chad.
same.
Almost identical. Now, so when you're talking conditions, execution time, things like that, Chris and myself said we actually want to do a straight up collaboration, not collaboration, but a split screen thing one day where we can show it to you guys. We can show you execution time, we can show you guys everything, but show you that. And at the same time, when it comes to payouts, and that's why I say we're trying to replicate the benchmark. FTMO doesn't decline payouts, and if they do, because they do, and they have, there's valid reasons why they do. But with Vault Funder, also haven't declined a payout. Things can happen after the fact, as in like we don't want to continue business with you, whatever the case is, but we don't deny a payout. Bonang's not the only one, Chad. There's another guy, Carl, who's on stream. Not the Carl that's arranged, a different Carl. Maybe he's here. Carl had a 280,000 rand payout. That's someone that's in the chat. Again, he got his payout. He got everything. Like, Bonang's not the only guy who got a massive payout. And nothing happened to Carl afterwards. I hate to say it, but he blew up after that. But he got the payout. So we didn't do anything to him. He lost his count. But the fact of the matter, he got his payout. And there's other people. There's another guy. I think he might even be in the stream as well, who did 100 and something thousand payout. So you guys are, yeah. And that's the thing, guys. You have access to these things, guys. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but use it and leverage it, guys. Leverage it for yourself. That's why Bonang and myself always say we trade prop firms, because Bonang, what did you pay for your account you have now, if you don't mind me asking?
On which firm?
Your one now there, where you got that like 200,000 rand payout?
Okay, I think around 7,130. Yes, 7,130.
So Chad, let's say there's 7,000. You show me right now where you take 7,000 rand, put it in a broker of your own money, and you show me at the end of a month, in less than a month, you take it over 200,000 rand.
Mm-hmm.
You show me you do that. That is why we trade prop firm, because technically the return on investment, we are only putting 7,000 rand capital at risk to be able to make a massive return. That is what people don't understand. Bonang can go and do it on a private account. But then what does that mean? That then means he has to go put 2 million, 4 million rand of his own capital at risk to make 200,000. You see how now the return on investment has changed. So that is the difference. It's all about thinking. It's not about being funded versus personal. There's a place for it, Chad. There's a reason we do it, because you can minimize what you actually have at risk. Same thing when I did my stuff, Chad. If you think of it, I'm doing the prop firm, the 100Ks. 100Ks is, I think they $580, $600. It's basically 11,000, 11,800, 11,700, whatever. That's 11,700. Literally, the last one I just passed now, I did 2 bi-weekly payouts. I did the 2, which I always preach to the guys, do a 2%, get your refund back. And then I did a 5, which was equal out to a 4. So then that's $7,000 return. So again, 11,000 Rand investment, which I still receive back. And then I made 170,000, 140,000. Where are you getting that same return, guys? That's what we're trying to get into your heads. Bonang, do you do instant funding? No, he does the challenges. He passes them.
So Chad, get yourself 35% off a Vault Funder account today. June 35. Code expires tonight. Don't delay.
Make money now or profits is still a thing before some kind of restrictions come into play. There we
Thank
go.
you. Thank you. And also, I don't prefer doing instant funded accounts simply because of the consistency rule. Well, people don't understand. The prop firm space, the one before we even talk about the instant funded, there is phase 1 and phase 2. These settings are different. One would say settings just to make it light for everyone. The amount is also different for those challenges. And the drawdown, daily drawdown, is also different. The phase 1 step challenge is lower than the 2-step challenge, which means, okay, let me tell you something. Chris, this is something that maybe if I say it may look like a financial advice, but anyway, it's fine. Please do not take this as a financial advice. I beg of you. Listen to this. I don't prefer going to a prop firm like I'm going to Vault Funder and buy a 10,000 account or 5,000 account or anywhere 1 million account. No, I want the maximum funding from these guys. You know why? Because of the daily drawdown. What am I buying on a prop firm? I'm not buying an account here. I am buying myself chances of survival, to survive brutality before arrival. So I am buying capital. I cannot go for a lower capital. It's just the same as going to a broker with my lower capital. So I look at the daily drawdown of a 50,000. I will say, okay, this is just equal hard work as doing my own personal funding or funded account. I go for their max because what I'm buying, I am buying money for me to make my skill operate properly without any stress. So that's why I go for expensive or higher their max funding. Why? Because that max funding gives me opportunity to drive. I'm telling you guys, a person who is trading with a lot of money in their bank, for example, you are trading a 500,000 Rand account and you still not shaken, you have money. That person makes it more than a person who is trading defensive trading. I hope this makes sense. I hope this makes sense. So going to a prop firm still, I don't buy anything less than their maximum funding because I'm buying myself time or survival moments. That's why I can't buy anything cheap. If you buy anything cheap and you give it to me, I don't take it. I would rather do myself because I need money to make money. So if Chris or ED or Higgin today, they're saying 35% on a 2 million Rand account. For me, it's a very huge advantage because I'm going to have a 100,000 Rand account. Maybe I would have paid 9,000 or not 9,000. How much is it? If you check.
It's like
today.
10.5. So 35% off. You're also doing like 6, 7, somewhere around there.
Yeah, so somewhere there. That's the main reason why I'm going to prop firm. So I can't take my 10,000 into a broker. I tell you, you will lose it just by looking at NASDAQ. Show them my screen, Chris. I just want to educate people so that people can have the same logic of why we are going to the prop firms. We're not going to prop
There you go,
firms
my brother.
because we want to go there or whatsoever. We are going there because of the advantage we have when we're in a prop firm space. Look at the drawdown. Do you see that pull back all the way up like that? On a 10,000 Rand account, do you think you will survive? My brother, just one pull, this is H1, just one pull back like this on a standard account, your 10,000 is gone. You are forced to be searching for sniper entries on a market that does not respect sniper entries easily, or you can't find them easily. You need to allow the market to breathe. For example, right now I'm selling. This is the breathing of the market, and that breathing of the market needs money. It needs money. That's why I buy the max account, so that, okay, when I'm sizing my account, I say, okay, even if it can go against me 60,000, when we come back, my guy, that's a 200,000. Do you get it? Do you get it? Otherwise, it's not wrong to trade anything less, but it's hard to change your life from a small account. Worst part of it, you have an IP who introduced you to the broker with his link. Do you know that that guy is earning out of your execution? Number one, you are at risk of an IP who wants commission. You are also going to be at risk of a broker who wants swap and commission, and then you are also at risk of the market that is brutal itself. So you are a trader, you are being milled by a lot of things around you. But prop firm, they give you a demo account, they say win, then get paid by the people who lost. What else are you looking for? I think I will end there. Let me stop there. That's US30 going very well, smooth. I think people, it's time for you to type W's. We haven't seen W's for a very long time today.
There we go.
That's a winning trade there.
The bad habits of bloated accounts. Do I buy 150k on target 1 to 2 per day, or buy 225 accounts? Also for a friend that doesn't blow accounts. That's where it comes up to you, my brother. So same idea I said to the guys. If you kind of really are trying to see it as an investment and go in with that type of approach, I would say do the split account, because then you know what, even if you do fail the first one, you have the second account. Don't trade them at the same time, because then it's just irrelevant. You should have just got 150. But that's where it comes up to for you and your decision. But yeah, have a look at that. But Ed, any closing remarks? Sorry, my brothers, we might have to finish up just a little bit early today. I do have to be somewhere.
Oh, good.
So,
Oh, good.
Ed, I'm going to see, or obviously I can't show, but any closing remarks from you, brother?
Just to answer Conan's question, no, if you purchase your account today, as long as you don't start trading it, it's yours until you want to start, whether that's a week from now, or a month from now, 3 months from now. And no, Chad, markets were barcoding for me. No other additional entries. I'm just going to monitor gold and US30 for the current long positions I'm holding. But that's it for me. It's Wednesday. We still have 2 more trading days, tomorrow and Friday. So don't force anything that isn't there.
There we go. Bunang, any closing remarks from you, my brother?
All right, my closing remarks are very simple. Whatever information that you find, anywhere you find it, there is more to it. That means you need to investigate deeper and deeper. That's how I understood the mathematics. Whatever information I got, I went deeper, understood it further and further and further and further. That means do not just end on the surface of how much money you are going to make. Go deeper to the deeper level to say, how are we going to make that much? Very, very important. The how part. Invest in the how part. Don't try and bypass things. You will be hurt. You will be injured, because it's like you want to get money from what you don't understand. Very, very painful. Right. As of US30, still holding my US30 trade. Right. I'm expecting this market to dip in, break that level, come to this level. My final take profit is going to be 42,581. That is my final take profit. And then from there, I don't have a stop loss. Like I usually say, I don't use stop losses. Right. As of NASDAQ, also similar situation. I mean, I'm still holding, but I'm on a drawdown. Since yesterday, I've been on a drawdown. Even today, I'm on a drawdown. When I say I'm on a drawdown, I mean I am on a loss. Since yesterday, I've been holding all the way. You can see, but I like it because I minimized my risk. And when I was typing these selling zones, I knew what I'm doing. So exactly my sales, I'm still very much comfortable with holding them. So I'm expecting this market to also do the same situation that US30 is currently doing, coming back down here and retesting yesterday's trading area. So listen to this. Market opened on Monday. We are on Tuesday, right? Kicks, we're on Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, sir.
It's Wednesday. All right. So yesterday was what? Tuesday. Market opened on Tuesday, pushes all the way up. No, not Tuesday. Monday. Market opens on Monday, pushes all the way up, pushes all the way up, pushes all the way up. Doesn't retest any level. So what does that mean? It means somehow the market has to bend, come back to these levels, right? So that is the main reason why I am holding onto my sales and I'm not very much stressed. Well, there is a level in which I can say now enough is enough. I cannot take it anymore. Then I close those trades, basically. So I'm still holding onto my sales, US30 sales and NASDAQ sales. Listen, there is a level that was not tested. Yesterday's level, market pushed all the way up and never came back. It has to come back there. Then gold. Sorry for that. Let me open gold just on top of this one. All right, where is my mouse? All right, thank you. Right, gold, conclusion on gold is very simple. We are still very much bearish since yesterday. I'm holding on to my sales, though the market conditions are not good since Tuesday, Wednesday, and you say today is Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's not good. The market has not been that much good. The market is slow. The market is sideways, and this means there is a choppy market. At some point, if you decide to say, no, let me stop trading, I think you would be doing a good idea. Just observe and watch how the war reacts and how the market also reacts to that war. So as of gold, I'm holding my trades. I have check profits. You'll be shocked. By Thursday, maybe we may arrive here, or tonight, we may end up being there. So my target is going to be 32.93, and then my final target is going to be 32.43. Well, I have decided I'm not going to be buying. I'm holding on to my sales. Let's see how the market closes like today. Thank you so much. Over to you, and thanks for having me on stream this hour.
Hey, there we go. All right, Chad. Yeah, that is it. Market's honestly dead. Nothing really happening. But as I said, Chad, we do have to just call it a little bit short. I do have somewhere to be. But Chad, as always, thank you for always tuning in. If you guys haven't, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. You're on that road to 20K.
We're not trading like hedge funds.
There we
Nice.
go.
Enjoy
But,
ourselves.
Chad, always don't go do anything we wouldn't do. Trade safe. Don't go be a DJ. And again, remember, it's only middle of the week. Still got 4 more sessions. So again, don't do something stupid. But Chad, we see you guys same place, same time tomorrow. As always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers, Chad.
Salute. Thank you.
Bye.